Kyoto is the enduring heart of Japanese tradition, a city where centuries of artistry, ritual, and daily life are layered across temple roofs, narrow alleys, and steaming bowls of noodles. But while Kyoto itself offers more than a lifetime's worth of exploration, its surrounding regions are equally rich in heritage and experience. Today, I want to take you just beyond the city, on 3 day trips that reveal even more of Japan's history, landscape, and spirit. We'll begin in Nara, Japan's first permanent capital, then move north into the forests of Kurama, home to mountain monks and the philosophy of natural healing. And finally, we'll travel south to Uji, the cradle of Japanese green tea culture. Each journey starts in Kyoto, each one is accessible by public transportation. Let's begin. To reach Nara from Kyoto, take the GR Nara line. The Miyakoji Rapid Service departs frequently from Kyoto Station, and the journey takes about 45 minutes. It's fully covered by the GR Pass and accepts standard IC cars like Suica. You will arrive at GR Nara Station, from where it's a pleasant 20-minute walk to Nara Park or a quick local bus ride. Nara Park is home to over 1,000 freely roaming deer. These deer are considered sacred messengers of the Shinto gods, particularly associated with Kasuga Taisho Shrine. Feeding them special shika senbei, deer crackers, is a popular activity, but it's essential to treat them with respect, acknowledging their cultural significance. A highlight of Nara is Todai-ji Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Founded in the 8th century, it houses a world's largest bronze statue of the Vairocana Buddha, known as the Daibutsu. The temple's Great Buddha Hall was once the largest wooden building globally, symbolizing the fusion of spiritual and political power during its time. Nearby, Kasuga Taisho Shrine, established in 768 AD, is renowned for its thousands of stone and bronze lanterns donated over centuries by worshippers. The lanterns are lit during biannual festivals, creating a mesmerizing atmosphere that connects the present with the past. Nara's culinary offerings are as rich as its history. At Nakatonido, witness the traditional art of mochi pounding, where glutinous rice is rhythmically pounded into a sticky sweet treat. Another local specialty is kakinoha sushi wrapped in persimmon leaves. Before departing, consider participating in a traditional tea ceremony at a local tea house. These ceremonies, influenced by Zen Buddhism, emphasize mindfulness and the appreciation of simplicity, offering a peaceful conclusion to your Nara visit. Next, we venture north to Kurama, a mountain village known for its spiritual heritage and natural beauty. From Kyoto's Demachiyanagi Station, take the Eizan Electric Railway to Kurama Station, a 30-minute journey through picturesque landscapes. Upon arrival, the trail to Kurama-dera Temple beckons. This temple, founded in the 8th century, sits halfway up Mount Kurama and has long been associated with mountain asceticism and the practice of Reiki, a spiritual healing method developed by Mikao Usui in the early 20th century. The hike from Kurama to the neighboring village of Kifune spans approximately 4 kilometers and offers a serene journey through ancient cedar forests. Kurama is said to be home to mountain spirits or tengu, supernatural beings from Japanese folklore that protect sacred places and challenge the prideful. Some legends even claim that a celestial being descended on Kurama and taught secret wisdom to monks. That spiritual atmosphere still lingers. In fact, this mountain is considered the birthplace of Reiki, the Japanese practice of energy healing. It was here that Mikao Usui, the founder of Reiki, is said to have meditated and received the practice's core teachings after 21 days of fasting on the mountain. Whether or not you believe in the legends, there's something undeniably powerful about the forest, especially as you move quietly through the roots and mist. One of the most memorable parts of Kurama to Kifune hike is the long stretch of trail where the tree roots take over the path. Some sections are so dense with roots that there's barely any soil left, just a natural web of wood underfoot. You have to slow down and watch your step, especially in wet weather, but it adds something special to the hike. These routes have been uncovered by years of footsteps, rain, and time. You get the sense that this trail has been used for centuries, and in fact, it has. This route was once walked by monks and pilgrims traveling between mountain temples. The routes aren't just a part of scenery, they are part of a story. The trail eventually leads down into the quiet mountain village of Kifune. It's a peaceful place with traditional inns and restaurants stacked along the banks. At the heart of the village is Kifune Shrine, dedicated to the god of water and rain, and people have come here since ancient times to pray for safe journeys, good harvests, and favorable weather. In summer, restaurants in the village set up kawadoko, platforms over the river, allowing guests to dine with the soothing sounds of flowing water beneath. Although these platforms are absent in winter, the culinary experience remains exceptional. Dining in Kifune offers a chance to experience kaiseki, a multi-course meal that emphasizes seasonal ingredients and presentation. A highlight is tofu simmered in a simple broth reflecting the monastic roots of the region's cuisine.
I don't know if you can see the texture. So fresh.
For your return, you can either hike back to Kurama, admiring gorgeous landscapes along the way, or take a local bus to Kibunaguchi Station, then ride the Eizan line back to Kyoto. The full hike combined with a leisurely meal makes a fulfilling day immersed in nature and tradition. My final day trip from Kyoto leads to Uji, a serene riverside town just 25 minutes south of the city, accessible by the GR Nara line or the Keihai Uji line. While small in size, Uji holds an outsized role in Japanese history and culture, especially when it comes to tea. From the station, the town unfolds like a painting, wooden shopfronts, lantern-lit alleys, and the gentle flow of the Uji River cutting through it all. Many of the tea houses here are hundreds of years old, passed down for generations. It feels like stepping into another time. My first stop was the legendary Nakamura Tokichi Honten main store, founded in 1854 and revered as one of Uji's finest tea establishments. When I visited, there was already a line out of the door, and I waited full hour to be seated. But in Uji, waiting isn't a wasted time. All around the store, you will find specialty tea shops, many of them offering samples or seasonal blends. While waiting, I wandered into a few of them, learning about different types of tea, their ideal brewing conditions, and the subtle differences that come from this region's soil and climate. Even just browsing here is an education in itself. Eventually, I was ushered into the tea room where I ordered the famous matcha parfait, a beautifully layered dessert of matcha jelly, soft-serve ice cream, sweet bean paste, mochi, and cake. Rich, balanced, and deeply satisfying, it was the kind of dessert that silences conversation. Worth the wait in every sense.
The jelly is really good, it's really bouncy.
Afterward, I wandered through the town's narrow lanes and across the bridges spanning the Uji River. The rhythm of life here is so unhurried. For lunch, I stopped at a small family-run soba shop specializing in matcha soba. The noodles, infused with powdered green tea, had a subtle earthiness that elevated the dish beyond the ordinary. Cold, delicate, and dipped in a lightly savory sauce, it was both refreshing and satisfying. It came in a set with tempura vegetables, matcha salt, and sushi. One of those meals that quietly stays with you. But tea in Uji is far more than matcha. The region produces some of Japan's most prestigious tea varieties. One of the most exceptional ones is gyokuro, a shade-grown tea with high theanine content, giving it a mellow, umami-rich flavor and almost no bitterness. It's often referred to as the king of Japan's teas. There's also sencha, Japan's most common green tea with balance of sweetness and astringency. Hojicha, a roasted tea with a warm nutty aroma, is perfect for evening drinking or pairing with sweets. And genmaicha, blended with roasted rice, has a comforting toasty flavor that's both nostalgic and satisfying. These teas are not only delicious, they are ideal gifts. Many are packaged with stunning elegance, hand-labeled tins, minimalist paper wraps, and cloth-wrapped boxes that feel more like art than product. They travel well, carry deep cultural meaning, and are far more personal than mass-produced souvenirs.
I got so much tea. that not only I'll have a supply for the next year or so, but also all my friends will get tea as gifts.
Not far from the tea shops is Ujigami Shrine, believed to be the oldest standing Shinto shrine in Japan. Built in the 11th century, its quiet grounds feel untouched by time. Tucked at the base of a wooded hill, it's easy to miss, but those who find it are rewarded with serenity and stillness. The shrine looked just beautiful during the golden hour. More grand is the nearby Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site whose Phoenix Hall appears on the back of Japan's 10-yen coin. Built in 1053, it's one of the best preserved examples of Heian period architecture. The hall floats above a mirror-like pond, a physical manifestation of Buddhist paradise. To truly understand the depth of Uji's tea culture, a stop at the Ujicha no Sato Tea Museum is essential. This beautifully curated space walks you through the history, cultivation, and artistry of tea in Japan, with a strong focus on the traditions that began right here in Uji.
I'm now going to visit Uji Tea Museum and local community center, where they do all sorts of fun activities like tea making workshops, pottery, painting workshops. I'm not going to any workshop, but I'm definitely going to see the museum.
Exhibits explain everything from the shading process using gyokuro cultivation to the royal tea plate and samurai rituals and imperial ceremonies. Uji is a place that doesn't try to impress you with grandeur, but instead invites you to listen, taste, and slow down. Whether you leave with a box of tea or just the memory of a perfect afternoon by the river, Uji stays with you. So there you have it. 3 of the best day trips from Kyoto, each with a flavor all its own. Nara's spiritual history and sacred deer, Kurama's forested mysticism and mountaintop tofu, and Uji's matcha everything. All doable by train, all unforgettable. So pack a water bottle, charge your IC card, and let Kyoto's edges surprise you. Until next time, happy exploring!